So on the form tag, is quick to note that we only covering the look of the text here. To make the text functional, we are only covering the look of the text, but for us to make the text functional, we have to make use of some form of some PHP programming language functions, so that we can be able to make it functional. Okay, so for the form tag, we have the let's see, the form tag. Okay, so for the form tag here, we usually have an attribute that comes with the form, which is known as the action. Okay, the action tells attributes. Probably here we are going to look at let's say the process.php. This is a bit complex, and it is not for this class, but just a reminder please that this is how we supposed to write that back. Okay, so method gets, sorry, okay, we also have we have a label called, sorry, okay, so let's have another attributes which is called label. So let's see, let's have another attributes called label. So the label attribute, okay. Yeah, label is what, so let's see, first name, and we have another, apart from that we also have the inputs, that the input attributes, what's supposed to be, we have different inputs. Okay, so but here is going to be a text. We can have different inputs, and the name of the text definitely is first name. Okay, sorry, okay, and so let's control S, save and reload here. Okay, you can see the attribute here comes as the first name. You look at it down here. So while this first name is down here, let's try to solve this issue yet. So this tag, I mean this code here, div style, this is supposed to come immediately after this form. So yes, immediately after the form. So Control S, and let's see, so Control S, and so you can see it's now over there. So this attribute, sorry, this attribute, this element div, which I wrote the other time, so that it's supposed to come after this form. So every of the other thing, so it was over here, that was why the first name, you can see, went up there. So so but you can see they are too close. So for us to to give them a gap, a space downward. Let's have a line breaker with an element br. So a line breaker here, we're going to form a line breaker around here. Okay, carry me around here. So line breaker br. Okay, so since this line breaker here, so Control S, and I want to shift this first name downward a bit, so you can see we have a little of we have made a space on it. So that is that we are trying to hobble on our mistakes. So let's get a horizontal line across this place. So for that we use the HR. Control S is going to give us a line. So Control S, and let's say reload. You can see this straight line along. So let me bold this. You can see a straight line, okay, along that axis as well. So for that, let's put another breaker. So another BR, another BR breaker. So let's say BR line break. Okay, so Control S and reload. So you see, so let's get another inputs. Let's copy and let's say copy and let's say paste here. Okay, sorry. So let's say last name. Here is for last name. Okay, remember we are trying to write a last name. So Control S, last name, sorry. So Control S, or you save file and save here and reload. You can see we have another okay, let's put that this last name in another line. So let's wrap this in other inputs on a div element. So a div, remember what a div is? It's going to give us a block element on that. So let's get this. So this is the inputs, the starts. Let's say cut and put it here. Okay, div element and the closing tag as well. So let's get this one too. Sorry. Okay, another div element. Opening and closing tag. So we want to okay, and a closing tag as well. So let's Control S and reload. So you can see it is down right now, but let's say it is still pretty close to each other. So let's give it a BR here, a BR element, so BR. Okay, so that it can Control S, okay, and let's reload here. So you can see it as it is now very okay for us. So okay, let's say we want to add an attribute. Okay, so let's say we want to add an email attribute. So let's say Control S and Control V, and here last name. instead of last name, let's say we want to get an email. Okay, an email, and here I want to change the name to be email, of course. Okay, here to text type is an email as well. So let's Control S, save and reload. Here you see it has been added to our so let's add another field. Let's say want to add a message field. So for the message area, let's copy this. Okay, and Control V, and for the message area we have an attribute. Apart from here, label is called message. Okay, but sorry, okay, so but on the inputs, we actually do not have an input area, but we have another attribute called the text area. Here, instead of the input area for the message, we have the text area attribute. So text, sorry. Okay, so for the text area, we are going to give it the name so for the text area, give it a name here. So text area, give it a name message. So that is what will display over there. So let's Control S, and so you can see here, you can also even this is the adjustment for the text area, whereby you have more than 100 or 1,000 of text. It can still accommodate that as well, so it's for an adjustment. So let's see we have another field on sorry, we have another field called gender. Okay, copy. Let's say we have another field called paste now. Let's say we have another field called let's say we have another field called gender. Sorry, my keyboard. So for the gender attribute, we have, remember, because for the gender we have male, female, and others. So we are not going to use this option, but we are going to use another attribute with called select attributes. Okay, so the select attribute, we are going to select what exactly we are going to select name. So we say okay, select name, let's say gender. Okay, So select gender. So after that we have select name option, so the option attribute as well, so option. Okay, so for the option we have a value, it's going to be male. Okay, so another option, so let me copy and paste here. So another option here we have option value male, another one here we have female. Okay, so and another option definitely we have others. So let's Control S and reload. So this is the box here, so you can see it gives us name, female, others. So all this is what we are trying to see. So next, so let's add some other fields. Let's do it fast. Copy and paste. Let's do it fast, please. Sorry, let's start from here. Okay, to the other one. So let's start from here. Let's add some other fields as well. This, so let's see, we are adding the field age. Okay, sorry, Ctrl Z. Sorry, so let's see, we are adding a field okay, a field age. Okay, so age, yeah, age. So input type, here we are having this input type here. So age is not a message tag, so let's take it back to an input tag. Sorry, I'm supposed to copy the other one. Okay, so let me take this one as well. So age is a number tag, so let me so input type is a number. Okay, and I have name as age. Okay, so let me Ctrl S, save and reload. You see I have it.